Hi there. Welcome to Medical Microbiology. So today is our first lecture. I will explain what materials and topics will be covered in our class. In this class, you will learn about microorganisms, especially the one that can cause disease to humans. You will learn the structure, the characteristics, and classifications of microorganisms. You will also learn the infectious disease, the cause, the effects, and also the distributions of the diseases. You will also learn to culture and identify bacteria and also diagnosing infectious disease. You will also learn how to prevent disease, how to use medications, and how to cure the disease. And finally, you will also learn how human body defense mechanisms fight against the disease and also create immunity. The microorganisms that will be studied in this class will be viruses, bacteria, protozoa, algae, fungi, and helminth, parasitic worms. These microorganisms, they have roles in the environment. Most of the roles are actually beneficial for environment, for humans. The first beneficial role is many of the microorganisms are actually producers. For example, algae is actually the primary producers of oxygen. In average of 55% of oxygen in this environment is actually produced by algae. The second beneficial role is many microorganisms are decomposers. Bacteria and fungi are the primary decomposer in our environment. They decompose dead materials into nutrients that will be beneficial for other organisms like plants. The third beneficial role is many microorganisms can be used in biotechnology. For example, many bacteria and yeast are used for making food like cheese, yogurt, alcohols. They can also use for making drugs or medicine like antibiotics and also to produce vaccine. The fourth beneficial role is many microorganisms, especially bacteria, are used for creating or altering the gene of other organisms. And the organism that are altered is called a GMO, genetically modified organism. They can also be used to create a new cells, the cell that alter their gene to produce enzymes or hormones like insulin. The fifth beneficial roles of microorganisms are They can be used for cleaning environment. This is what we call the remediations or bioremediations. So some bacteria is actually able to clean environment. Okay. And the last role, which is actually disadvantage of these microorganisms, is that some of them are causing disease. The disease that caused by microorganism is called the infectious disease. The infectious disease are caused by microorganisms. There are about 2,000 microbes that can cause infectious diseases. However, from only about 2,000 microbes, there are in average 10 billion of new infections per year worldwide. And from these 10 billion new infections, there are about 12 to 13 million of deaths per year. If we look at human body system, the respiratory system is actually the most sensitive system that easily attacked by the infectious diseases. Okay, so about 26% of infections is actually respiratory infections like pneumonia, influenza. About 18%, okay, is AIDS, which is in the blood. And then about 17.5% is infections of GI tract, like diarrhea. TB accounted for 11% of infections in human body. And then malaria, 9%, measles, about 7%. Hepatitis B is about 5%. So these are the body system that usually affected by the pathogenic microorganism. I think it is enough for the first lecture. Thank you. We will meet again on the next lecture. Goodbye.